Tribe Habits here, recording another voiceover for another training log video format. First and foremost, I want to thank subscriber number 26. And yeah, we're back at the beginning of the rotation. We will be going over the first workout where I do behind the neck presses and some type of front lever work. Apart from that, I do my isolation, so tricep push downs with the rope and some type of rear delt work. I've been doing progressions of Caruso on the rings because I've been experimenting with them and it feels great on my rear delts. So this time the structure for the voiceover is going to be a bit different because as I was recording and editing the video, I decided that I would like to experiment a structure where not only do I include the off the top portion and a weekly scattered thoughts portion, but also during the off the top portion, I have some main topics, so sort of bullet points, if this was a presentation, to guide me through the type of stuff I want to talk about during this monologue. So it isn't fully developed topics like I do in weekly scattered thoughts. Just some words that remind me to talk about a specific topic. The first one would be about lifting with your eyes closed. And I've been experimenting with this a lot as of recently because it allows you to truly focus on your body's feedback as you're performing these motions. And listening to your body is kind of overplayed nowadays and, well, maybe actually underplayed because of all the scientific field's pressure and dominance over the industry. But before it was overplayed, or I guess romanticized, but it's basically just means to be present and sort of zen, I guess you could tie it up to that concept, where you are truly present in the moment and you can have space in your mind to be conscious of what you're doing and to be attentive of the feedback your body is giving you and adjusting accordingly. Because apart from being able to listen, it's important to be able to truly listen, that is to adjust according to what is being said by your body. So how you're feeling, how you're reacting to these motions you're performing. In having your eyes closed, I find really helps eliminate external stimulus, I guess, distractions. And this can be helpful because it eliminates something extra, another distraction, because we already have an internal war going on. We have to constantly fight off these thoughts in our head that are trying to distract us, or some emotions that we have piled up and we need to deal with, and they're just in our way because usually you can easily find distractions with media or something of the sort. But when you're down to train and you don't have music, you don't have anything, your thoughts just find the time to get to you. Same thing as when you're in the shower, right? So when this happens, you need to be fighting them off, or to sort them out. Hopefully that would be much healthier, to have the space to train and to be present in what you're doing. And the same thing can be said about the visuals. It's easier to stay like present in what's going on within you if you're not looking at the outside world. If you're not like, oh, let's look at my arm while I'm doing this. Oh, let's look at how my abs are looking while I'm doing this. It's better if you just close your eyes and just feel how it's like, what's going on inside. How does this feel inside my body? And listen to the cues and adjust. You can see it as I'm doing these real delt flies. You can see, okay, let's tilt, like orient some to the left because it feels like I'm slightly crunched to the right and stuff like that. Anyways, now for this week's dose of somewhat cohesive scattered thoughts, I will present a text I wrote a while back about one of the narratives on why I personally believe there is benefit to working out. Of course, I have multiple takes on the topic and multiple different angles to look at it, but this is just one of the lenses I want to look at it through, and it's the one I'm gonna share right now. In modern society, there's a lack of imposed reason to pay any mind to one's body, and in contrast, there's a tsunami of socially imposed reasons to focus on our cognitive development. As a species, there's no reason to seek adaptation that doesn't aid our survival, and so human bodies have gradually converted into sacks of fat whose sole purpose is providing fuel to sustain cognitive endeavors. If this was the end of the narrative, things would be sad, but ultimately fine and dandy. However, that is not the case. Allowing the conversion into a sack of fat and stagnating at such a body composition for long periods of time has health consequences that range in severity, although all ultimately harming one's aging process substantially. The human body is a fine machine, but fine as it may be, no piece of machinery can handle prolonged misuse. To avoid this narrative entirely and seek for a balance between body and soul, as the Romans once did, acknowledging the benefits it brings to both fields, one proposes the artificially beastly, essentially providing individuals with the opportunity to recreationally provide a reason for the body to adapt and reap the benefits of well-rounded health. That is, body, mind, and soul.